Welcome to Unit 12 on atmospheric pollution. We're going to begin by looking at natural pollutants in the environment. To begin with, what is an air pollutant? It's any gas or aerosol in the atmosphere that has a harmful effect on the atmosphere. You can determine the level of air pollution by looking at the amount of the pollutants entering the air, the amount of space into which the pollutants are dispersed, and the mechanisms that remove the pollutants. Natural air pollutants are things that you might expect. Volcanoes, fires, and dust storms put smoke, gases, particles in the air. There's also plants that emit volatile compounds, like, for example, the trees in the Smoky Mountains in North Carolina. So why isn't the air constantly polluted? We'll be looking at this unit as well. Here are some pictures of air pollution. I believe this is due to a volcanic eruption. You can see the volcano right down here. Sea spray would be a pollutant. This is a picture of dust and other stuff that is in the air. Termites. Who would have guessed? 20% of the world's methane gas, which is one of our global warming causes, is produced by flatulence of termites. Yep, termite farts. Who would have guessed? More well known is the fact that cows and sheep also produce a fair bit of methane. So this slide was actually looking at charging a tax for the amount of methane produced by their herds. This is a picture from the dust storm in the 1930s. Atmospheric cleansing can occur naturally. So the hydroxyl radical, OH, can oxidize many gases to a harmless form or a form that is precipitated out, meaning it comes down as rain. As ozone is broken down by UV, free O2 is released. That then reacts with with water to produce the OH radical that is needed. And then, as we said, the OH combines with a variety of gases. Sea salt aerosols mix with vapors and precipitate pollutants out. Soil microorganisms can convert gases into harmless compounds. These natural processes used to recycle pollutants are very good, but because of the human interaction, the anthropogenic emissions, we're no longer able to pull as much out as we're putting in, and that's what's causing global warming. For example, here is a picture of the Mount Storm power plant, and look at what's coming out of the smokestack. It's not just steam there. You may have heard about problems with mercury in fish. So what's going on is we have mercury coming either out of the atmosphere or from runoff. It then goes down and is in the sediment, but at the same time it gets ingested, or it's in the water, so it goes in through the gills of the fish, and because of that it lands there. Mercury can also come out of the water into the air by a process known as volatilization. And because it's in the fish, it ends up in the bear.